Hi, welcome to my channel, Taco Yakitero. Today is October 16th, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday, 2024. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. So I had an array of dreams last night, and so I'm going to start pulling some cards. Some of you, when you wake up in the morning, you should pray. Alright, maybe you can't, like, every morning, but, like, put some effort into trying to pray in the morning. I don't think I'm gonna upload this video. We'll see what happens. Someone's operating out of their south node. Like, whoever this person is, it's like their energy is dense. It's very dense. There's like a lot like that they're carrying with them. There's a lot in their chest, a lot on their back, a lot in their heart, their mind. Their sacral is a mess. They're blocked. There's someone who's operating out of their south node. And it's like, oh my God. Oh, wow. Like this person, they want you to take on their energies, their state of being. That twin labor reverse, it's not working. Whoever's operating out of their south node that's trying to Now, here's the thing. If they're not trying to get you to be in this state of being, they're trying to like lower your state of being, right? So essentially it would be like somebody from their south node trying to instigate somebody in their north node, right? Which would be you, collective. You would be in your north node, right? But it's not working. It's like, it's not working. It's just not working. It's not, I can't say that enough. It's not working. So here's the thing though. They want to come towards you. They're going to try to come towards you. And I feel like they could already be on their way towards you. Whoever this person is, they're going to find a way to get towards you, to get near you. All right. This person that's in their south node, they're going to find a way. So we got twin labor reversed. And then we got courtship reversed and journey upright. So whoever this person that is in their south node, this is somebody who you ended a friendship with, ended a relationship with, ended a partnership with, ended a dynamic, whatever kind of relationship this is, you would know it ended. There was an end put to that kind of relationship, right? And now this person, they can't influence or instigate you from afar, right? And I've talked about this before, I think in a reading I did recently, where emotionally, to get you emotionally unstable, it's not working. Mentally ill, it's not working. Financially off track, it's not working. Spiritually, it's not working. Whatever they've been doing behind the scenes to kind of like get you in this closest south node area, so that way they can be around you, be with you, influence you, instigate you, whatever the case is, it's not working. It hasn't worked, right? And it's not working. It won't work. That's what I hear them saying. It won't work. I don't understand why it won't work. They're very frustrated because whatever it is that they're trying to do, it won't work. And they don't understand why it won't work. So now their only means would be to physically get close to you. Because they feel like this is the same person that I've been picking up on, where they've done everything. They've thrown the rocks, they've gossiped, they've chit-chatted, I heard it from the grapevine, or did you hear, right? They've done the magic, the candle work, the spells, the scrying, the spying, right? The thieving. They've done it all. And it's just, now it's like, this is like their last means right here, physically. Right. This is the same person that's like, it's so weird because the way it's coming across is like they would put hands and feet as a threat so you don't leave. But if anything, wouldn't that make you want to leave even more? Like, alright. So this person that you are not in any kind of, I'm hearing bonds with, relationship, ties with, whatever this is that you are not in with this person. This is somebody who you are currently not dealing with. Like, you don't think about this person, you don't talk to this person, you don't associate with this person, you don't speak about this person. I mean, niet, nada, zip. Nothing. Like, this person is a non-existent factor in your current life at this moment. This is a person who has been trying to do the most behind the scenes, and because none of it's working, because in their mind it won't work. Why won't it work? Why won't it work? Right? They're getting frustrated. So now their only means is to come towards you physically. Oh my god, for some reason I thought this said lawbreaker, but it says F.W. Baker. Look, it says F.W. Baker, but I thought it said lawbreaker. This person might end up breaking a law. I'm hearing a law or two. They might end up breaking a law or two with what they've done, or with what they're about to do. They're going to end up breaking a law or two by trying to come towards you. I don't know, in their mind, for some reason, it's like they want to settle a score. I picked up on that like months ago, on a person who wants to come towards you to settle a score, but it's like, what are you talking about? Because, and I feel like at this point, because all the magic and thieving and lying and gossiping. Did you hear? Did you hear? A lot of the times too, it's so funny. Here's a little fun fact. All right, I'll tell you this. You got to always consider the source. Always consider the source. And if you're in journalism, they will tell you that. Cite your sources, right? Because it has to be from a credible, reputable source, right? So I'm going to tell you this, right? Fun fact. When you hear a piece of gossip, right, consider the source. Consider who is telling you this gossip, right? Consider it. Because 9 out of 10 times, a gossiper, they're not really hearing it from anybody. They just need to start up their rumor mill, right? So if they see, did you hear, right? And you're just going along with it. 9 out of 10 times, if you were to ask that person, like, what'd you hear from, right? And they lie or whatever, it's because 9 out of 10 times, it literally came from them. The did you hear is coming from their own mouths. Like, they didn't hear it. They need to start the rumor mill. Did you hear? You need to consider your sources when it comes to gossip and things like that. So that's why, like, in journalism, it's very, very important, right, to consider the source. So I feel like this person lost credibility, notoriety. I also feel like this person wants to punish you because nobody cares about their gossip. Nobody cares about what's coming out of their mouth. It's like especially like if it has to do with you, like if they're talking or if they want to gossip about you, like, did you hear the collective? Oh yeah, okay, whatever. Oh great, right? Nobody's really right, and it's like really irritating this person. There's just so many things that they were trying to do, and now they're like in their mind, why won't it work? Why won't it work? Why won't the gossip work? Why won't the lying work? Why won't the magic work? Why won't the manipulation work? Why won't the trip ups work? Why won't it work? And they're very frustrated. You definitely need to pray in the mornings when you wake up. I feel like this person, they're trying to find ways to get close to you when you're sleeping. It's like they want to influence you or like put ideas in your mind or your dreams, whatever, or like insert themselves around you or like make you think of them, or like, you know, like you'll be walking down the street and you'll be like, oh, that person looks like so-and-so, or like, wow, this makes me think of so-and-so. It's really that person. They're just trying to like insert themselves into your life. So like the more you think about them, the more you see them, it's like, maybe I should reach out, maybe I should talk to them, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, right? Or like, I wonder. It's like this person wants you to think of them. And really, like, if you feel those things, that's really like, that's only happening because of how much these people or this person is heavily, like, you're heavily on their mind, right? This person, these people, you're heavily on their mind, right? And for some of you, you're picking up on that. Because why is it out of nowhere you're buying oranges in a grocery store and then you just randomly start thinking of a person who you've never, like, why would you think about them? They're not a factor in your life, right? It's like that. It's because these people are thinking about you, like, heavily, right? Like, if you really don't have a reason as to why they would be crossing your mind, like, genuinely, like, if it's not about business, family, job, like, if there really is no real reason as to why they would be crossing your mind, especially like if you know for a fact you don't miss them, you don't think about them, you don't care about them, you don't associate with them, there really is no need for them to be in your personal life. Why are they coming across like out of nowhere, right? Because these people, it's like they're trying to like insert themselves into your life. But if anything, it just works out for you because you know what's going on. Like, their magic is not protected. You know what's going on. You can feel it. You can hear it. You can sense it. It's like the minute that they start thinking about you, you know. And it's just like, okay. And it's like, you can't. So there's this movie, right? I don't even know if I should say that movie. So I'll just say this: like, if you're like a seer, it's so. If they're doing this to a seer, not only can they like see it happening, but that's from like their perspective, but also like, you know that saying like, I have eyes in the back of my head, right? So that would be God telling you what's going on behind you while you're seeing what's going on in front of you, right? And I'm also seeing like those hammerhead sharks, because they have the eyes on the sides of their heads. So you got eyes in the back of your head, and you got eyes on the sides of your head, and you can like see what's going on in front of you. That's why it's like, that's why to me it's like, why are you trying so hard to insert yourself in someone's life who doesn't care about you, doesn't think about you, especially if you're the ones collective that ended things. Like, why are they trying so hard to be a part of your life? And now this person, they want to physically, like, I feel like they want to, like, yell at you or something. Like, why'd you leave me? So for some of you, this could be, like, your ex. But, I don't know, man. It's just not, whatever they're trying to do, it's not working. It won't work. And it's just, like, my thing is, like, if you know for a fact, collective, that you have no interest in this person in your life, why is it that they think that with the things that they can do, the magic that they can do, is going to open a door for them to be accepted back into your life, when you, in your heart, mind, body, and soul, know that you don't want them back into your life? You see what I'm saying? Like, where is the logic in that? Like, where is it that you're confused about? What part are you not understanding that you are not welcome? What are you looking for, my love? Okay, hold on. All right, I'm back. Oh, that's what that's for then. Okay, so yeah. I just don't understand, like, go on, get. Let me get one more, and then I'm going to change the decks. For some of you, this could be a man and a woman that you said no to. For some of you, it's just a man that you said no to. For some of you, it's just a woman that you said no to. Like but remember, because I said that they're operating out of their south node. They're operating out of their south nodes. So they're definitely karmic. Could be a karmic man, karmic woman, karmic couple, and they're about to be breaking a law or two, or they broke a law or two. Wow, you know what's so crazy? Look, there is this person right here getting ready to go on a train, and then there's this man and woman right here. They're watching him get on this train, and then there's this man. Look, there's a man and woman in courtship in reverse. So these people could be feeling some type of way because they're literally watching you move on with your life, and you hopped on that train and said stop, like you just said bye, see ya, sayonara, I'm gonna go get what I want. It's so funny because there's like this skit, right, and I think about it all the time. It's so funny. And the girl's name is Kelly, and it's like her and her twin brother's birthday party, and her parents, like, I don't know why, but like they favor the son the most, and they just look at Kelly like she doesn't know what she's doing, but that's because Kelly, like, she goes to the beat of her own drum. Like, she literally does what she wants, right? And her dad's like, Kelly, what are you gonna do with your life? And she goes, I'm gonna get what I want, right? And then that starts the whole shoes video. It's an old school. It's an oldie but a goodie. It never gets old. Definitely go check it out. It's so funny. It's by Kyle Liam Sullivan. That's his name. Kyle Liam Sullivan. So yeah, these people could be feeling some type of way because you moved on with your life and you I don't know, you just left. And I feel like with the whole lawbreaker thing, I feel like they're trying to do something. Like if these people broke a law or two, they're trying to like implicate you in that. I feel like there's a dog there. That's another man. But I feel like there's somebody, like, you're supposed to be moving on with your life. I'm also getting that this couple, for some of you, it's a couple, a karmic couple. They want you to, like, I don't know, if they, like, want to, how do I say this? Like, I don't know, like they have this weird idea or whatever, but this weird idea, like especially like if it involves like gaining access to money, right, or quick cash or whatever it is, it's illegal, and they want you to be involved in it. But the majority of it is so that way you can take the fall. Because here's the thing, if they're married, and I've said this before, if two people are married, legally they do not have to testify against each other. That's a fact, right? People don't have to testify against their spouse. It's a legal right. Like, you don't have to. You can choose to if you want to, but legally you're not required to. Legally you don't have to, right? It's just a law. You do not legally have to testify against your spouse. So I feel like they need you for something like that. It's like something is going on, something happened, and they needed you. They were gonna like throw you under the bus, and then you just kind of like right before that. And a lot of this, like, it's like it doesn't have anything to do with you. They were just trying to get you involved in it, trying to implicate you in this, but you just moved on with your life, right? So for some of you, it could be a karmic masculine. For some of you, it could be a karmic. Oh my gosh. For some of you, it could be a karmic feminine. For others of you, it's a couple, a karmic couple. I really only wanted one more, but two came out. Yeah, this is what they wanted. They wanted to get access to great fortune. I told you, it was something like quick cash or big money or something like that, right? This is what they wanted. It's like nothing they were doing in their life worked. So it's like, for a lot of you, if it had to do with like using you in order to get money or create money, but like they needed you to be like there so that way they can keep this revenue going, and you kind of was just like, I'm done with this, I'm leaving, or like I don't want to be around you, or I don't want to be your friend, or I don't want to be your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your lover, your husband, your wife, your neighbor, your coworker, your business partner, whatever that is, whatever you said no to. It really, like, in their mind, it like messed something up major that was going to get them great fortune. And so now they need you back. So now they're trying to find ways to, like, how can they get close to you physically, right? I'm also getting that they were trying to do the most to get you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, like, in your south node, to where you would feel like you would have no choice but to go back to these people or this person. And that's why I kept hearing, why won't it work? It's not working. Why won't it work? Right? Because that's not God. That's not the path God has for you. That's not for you. That life is not for you. That state of being is not for you. And God's going to make sure that you do what you have to do in order to be in your purpose. So there also official person in reverse came out. So there could be like a bad cop. So for some of you, it's like this bad cop is like, I don't know, like in agreement or like on the same agenda as these people, this person. So this bad cop can see what they're trying to do or what they've done or like the laws that they broke. We got message of concern reverse, wealthy man reverse, child upright, unexpected income reverse. I keep getting something like
For you.
For me. Oh my goodness. Thank you. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
It goes from the hole.
Yeah?
Usually it's a hole. It's like orange.
Yeah.
Black and blue. And just like a white turtle. Like.
Mm-hmm. My little artist. I love it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Mwah.
Where's my soccer ball?
If you gotta ask, go check in your room. So I'm getting this thing, but I don't really want to say it, right? It's like child, TRAFFICKING. I'm hearing there was money to be made. There was money to be made. But listen to that. There was money to be made. Was is past tense, right? They were about to get some great fortune, and now they're not. They were hoping to get some sort of great fortune by, I feel like child trafficking has something to do with that, right? Whether you have children or not, for some of you it could have been you, but in their mind there was money to be made, and there must have been a lot on the line because it says great fortune. They were hoping to get something big, like big money, quick cash, big money, and it didn't work. It didn't work. For some of you, it's a karmic masculine. Message of concern reverse. Yeah, so this official person, if the cop was a masculine, I feel like the cop was a masculine. But the masculine in this reading, the karmic masculine, they didn't get what they thought they were going to get or that they were trying to get. With wealthy man in reverse, child upright, unexpected income in reverse, they didn't get what they were trying to get. If that had to do with you or your children, they didn't get it. So it's like they physically want to settle a score with you. And for a lot of you, you may not have even known, like you don't even know what's going on. It's like if these people invited you to go to a party or an event or to hang out or whatever, and you're like, no, I'm okay, or no, thank you, whatever. You declined that offer just thinking in your mind it's just a party or a hangout or whatever, right? But on their end, there was much more on the line, just a couple of drinks or just a simple party or whatever. There's much more on the line for them. But you declining, it's kind of I don't know, it messed everything up. And nobody got what they wanted. Yeah, there was a couple laws broken here. That's crazy. Because we got toil and labor in reverse, great fortune, and I'm telling you, they didn't get what they wanted. These people are literally, they live and breathe out of their south node. It's just dark, muddy, and guck. There's that little gnat right there. Let me see what else. I gotta use this one. It's in the room. Go get it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I don't understand why this reading is so dark today. I don't like this reading. Yes, my love. The Empress on the fence. Opening to communication groups growth. So they were definitely trying to do this. They are trying to do this. They were trying to do this to an Empress, a divine feminine. This could be you, whether you are a divine masculine, balancing out your divine feminine energy. Oh my gosh. But they were definitely doing this to an Empress. And I feel like what they want now, they're trying to like talk to the Empress, trying to like, they were also trying to get the Empress to like collaborate with them on this whatever, I'm hearing wicked project, whatever weird thing this was, to like collaborate and work with them and hee hee ha ha with them. And you being this divine Empress, divine feminine, ooh, divine Empress, ooh, right? Being this divine feminine Empress, you were like, nah. So if you had a feeling like, it's kind of like those things where you go outside and you're like, oh, maybe I should carry an umbrella today. And the skies looks sunny skies, birds chirping, right? But something's telling you, grab an umbrella just in case, right? It was like this. This offer, meetup, hangout, invitation, whatever, and something told you no. Don't accept, say no, or like whatever, right? And for a lot of you, that declining of the invitation, it saved your life. So, the Empress, fertility, beauty, happiness, nature, pleasure, development, success. Be happy with the results of your actions. That's literally what it says. I feel like there was this weird couple that they were trying to like stagnate your success, stagnate your happiness, your beauty, your development. To mess with like your there's this, what is it, in the sacral chakra, when it's balanced, it's healthy pleasure. When it's blocked, right, I feel like they were trying to balance your ability to like let me give you this example. So there's like these, I don't even know if like, I would just say like this. You are not someone that struggles with... You don't have addictions. You don't have corn addiction. You don't have addictions of self-pleasure. You don't have addictions of intimacy. There's no Queen of Wands reverse energy. You don't have that, right? And I feel like, I don't know, there's something about that aspect right there where that they needed to like mess that up. They needed to like tamper with that in order to do what they needed to do, what they wanted to do, right? Open that door so where you get like a succubus attached, or like an incubus attached to you, or like a sex entity or a demon or some shit like that attached to you, right? Because it's like, you're too healthy, you're too clean, you're too pure, right? You're an empress, divine feminine empress, right? How do we mess that up? And in their mind, they would mess that up by attacking the sacral, right? Giving you addictions, but it didn't work. It's like I don't know. It's like they wanted to like dirty you, make you dirty, make you unclean, thinking that they would. It's like whatever they wanted to do for you, they wanted God to see you as this unclean spirit, unworthy of His holy blessings, His abundance, His divine energy. They wanted to make you dirty and filthy in the Most High's eyes. So God knew the plan that they had for you or your children. And so God was like, maybe you should carry an umbrella today, right? That saved your life. That saved your divinity, right? By you listening and obeying to the Most High God, that saved you. He has risen, y'all. There's something opening to communication, groups growth. You're gonna be, so I feel like, I mean, obviously somebody wants to communicate with you, but okay, so it could actually be this crooked cop who's going to like tell you something, but that would only be to like save their job or their career or whatever the case it is, or to make it seem like they were undercover the entire time. Actually, this could have been a cop that was undercover that had to make it seem like they were a dirty, crooked cop, right? Like an undercover cop. So to them, this cop is on their side because of how dirty and crooked they are, but the reality of the situation is that's just the role that they're playing. They're playing an official person in reverse. Because they know that this couple was trying to like, mess with an empress and trap this empress. We got the Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, these people, they're restless. They're very stressed out. They're restless. And a lot of it has to do because in their head, they keep going over and over. They keep going over it. And they keep going like, I don't understand why it's not working. I don't understand why it didn't work. I don't understand why it didn't work. I don't understand why it's not working. And they're stressed out about that, mentally stressed about that. They can't relax. They're like, I don't know, they're like, I don't know, they're just like walking balls of anxiety. Continuing despite dire stress, laziness, exhaustion, restlessness, stuck, unwilling to rest. They cannot get past this. I feel like they lost so much that was on the line for them, and in their mind they cannot process the magnitude of their loss, right? Because all you had in their mind, all you had to do was agree or accept or say what they wanted you to say, and you didn't, because God said maybe you should grab an umbrella today, and you said, okay God, I'll grab an umbrella today. And that right there, it kind of just blew the whole thing off the top. And they can't, I don't know, it's like they just cannot. You're going to be Some sort of communication is going to be heading your way. Ah, what card is this? 10 of Swords, reverse. Yeah, you evaded. I'm hearing evaded a massive betrayal or something that was supposed to, like, be your hell on earth. Literally. It was something so simple. God said, bring an umbrella. Maybe you should grab an umbrella. And you said, okay. That simple thing right there, that little inkling that you had, it literally, you escaped some sort of 10 of Swords situation. You would have been like that, right? But you, just by listening to God, grab an umbrella today. You know, just grab an umbrella. Okay, I'll grab an umbrella. And that right there, you just, like, avoided an entire storm, a massive downpour on your life, on your character, on your spirit, on your soul, on your divinity. You avoided that just by listening to that one thing that God said. 10 of Swords reverse, recovery, regeneration, rebirth, beneficial, improvement, advantage, profit. Right? You avoiding this, you gained so much in your life. You went on like you moved on with your life. Like I feel like for a lot of you, like, your divinity just, like, went up like 20 notches, right? Like, if you were somewhat divine before, now you're even, like, you're crazy divine now, right? Like, you're way too up in your north node, like the top of your north node. So with these people that are operating in, like, the depths of their south node, nothing can be done. Nothing they can do will work, is going to work, can work, right? Hi, pumpkin pie. You need help?
Which one?
This one.
This one?
No, this one. Not that one. Did you ask your father? She's like, okay. So another thing that they're so stressed out about is the fact that they lost, like, a mass amount of money, or the ability to get all of this money in a quick, easy way, like quick cash, right? And they lost that opportunity. And they feel like it's your fault because you didn't agree with them, you didn't accept their invitation, you didn't say what they wanted to say, you didn't allow them to use you. And because of that, they want to settle a score because in their mind, it's your fault that they're so stuck, right? That they're losing, that they're restless, that they're like walking balls of anxiety. It's your fault that they don't have this great fortune. You, the person that they couldn't use and abuse and misuse, you. That's in their mind, that's what they think. That's crazy, right? But I feel like there's an official person reverse. It's so crazy too because on this train there is somebody. There's a person right there on that train. So there's this person watching you get on this train, and then there's this couple back here watching this person get on the train. And I feel like that person that's on the train, that's like the crooked cop, the fake cop, they see everything. These people, like, they just...
Mama!
Yes, my love.
I need your mommy baptized.
Hold on, let me back. Alright. I got my chips back, so I'm good. I also feel like they didn't want you to be comfortable in who you are or like where you're going in life or where you were going in life. They didn't want you to be comfortable in that because the Empress, she just sits. She sits down on like her bed of pillow, her couch of pillows, her throne of pillows. She's got her snacks, she's got her drinks, like she's just relaxing and, you know, she's just hanging out. She doesn't really have to do much. She's done all the work. At this point, you know, she just has to sit down and like be the Empress, and everything is just gonna go to her, fall in her place, fall in her lap accordingly, right? She just gotta wait for her Empress or her Emperor to you know, come on by. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's so, if this is like a karmic couple, the feminine in this karmic couple is the one, she's got this weird deep jealousy towards your ability to just like kind of sit and be comfortable with your snacks and your drinks, and you just got to sit there and look pretty and then you get everything. That's her perception. But at the same time, like, it's not wrong, but at the same time, like, she's not wrong with that perception because that's what she's seeing. But at the same time, like, that's just because you're just the Empress. That's literally what an Empress does. She's just comfortable. She's got her snacks, her cakes, her drinks. She's got her comfy pillows, and she just sits there, looks pretty, and waits for her man to, you know, I don't know, whatever. That's because she's an Empress. She's done the work, right? She's gone from like the Fool to like the Queen of Cups, no, to the Queen of Wands, to the Queen of Cups, to the Queen of Swords, to the Queen of Pentacles, to the Empress. She's done the work to be the Empress. This would be like a Queen of Wands reverse, or like a Queen of Pentacles reverse. And she's mad at you because you are who you are, this Empress. So I feel like, aside from whatever all of this is going on, she's got her own personal feelings against you because you're the Empress. So I'm only bringing that up because that's really, that keeps popping up. Like, despite all of this as happening, like, in her mind, like, it's just, you being the Empress justifies this, what, the fact that, like, you being in the Ten of Swords, like, it just justifies it in her mind, right? But this is, it's just jealousy and, like, envy, you know, like, that's just what that is from her perspective. That's from this karmic feminine. If we're gonna separate her and figure out why, it's sort of from the masculine's perspective. It's just like, you know, quick cash, quick money, right? Let's use them for their looks. Let's use them for their skills. Let's use them for their gifts, their abilities, and let's make money off of that. That's what that is from the masculine's perspective. The feminine's perspective, there's also this weird thing, this weird jealousy. It's like, this is gonna be a little dark, but it's like, if you're this divine Empress, right? Obviously, the divine feminine Empress, you have beauty. Or if you're a divine masculine emperor, you're very attractive, right? So this feminine feels like her looks can't be used for, like, money. And for some reason that really bothers her, that triggers her. Like, it's kind of one of those things where, like, a kidnapper doesn't want to kidnap her, and that makes her feel some type of way. Because she's, like, not pretty enough, or, like, she's just not... I know this is so dark. Like, she just wouldn't be bringing in that kind of revenue, right? Like, if she had an OF, nobody would really be subscribing to her because she just doesn't have that look, right? So, literally, it's everything that... So, in her mind, all of this is justified. I know that's dark, but some people really be thinking like that. And it's like, why would you use that as a comparison? Like, you're... I don't know. There are some women that that they're so insecure and self-conscious about the way they look that, like, I don't know, it just makes them jealous because people want to, I don't know, you get positive attention and negative attention, and they don't even, nobody cares enough to give them negative attention, right? These are like, alright, let me move on. Two of Swords on the fence. A need for balancing priorities and decisions. This is for this bad cop or bad official person in reverse. So now it's time for them to make a decision. Now it's time for them to do what needs to be done. And I feel like for a lot of you, that decision, you know what? I feel like it was up to them to have to tell you something, but they just weren't sure when the right time was to tell you this or how to tell you this, right? That's what they were struggling with. How to tell you this or when would be the right time to tell you this, especially like, how do you tell a divine feminine, an empress, that she evaded this massive betrayal, this massive whatever? Like, how do you tell someone that? And how do you tell them that you know that what was going on? Like, how do you tell them that? Like, because this empress, right, you could be like, well, how do you know that? Well, right? So part of that has to be like, because they were there, they know firsthand, because they too were also in the know of situations. So this person could be someone you know. So if they tell you something, you're gonna be like, okay, well, how do you know? They know because they were also there. They were in the conversations. They were in the plots, the ploys, the plans. They were involved enough to know like the ins and outs of the situation. So if they tell you, they're gonna have to expect you asking them, how do you know? Who told you? Right? I gotta clean this. I say this all the time. I'm hearing Krunk say, oh yeah, it's all coming together now. What time is it? How many? Okay. I'm also getting that they were gonna get this massive boatload of money and then bye, see you never, right? There could be an Aquarius involved in this. With the star came out upright. It's like they wanted to do this to be able to like live out their hopes, wishes, and dreams, but that's not happening. That never happened for them. So now they want to like settle a score with you because it's your fault. We couldn't escape and live on an island and drink margaritas on the beach. It's your fault because you wouldn't let us use you. What? So yeah. We got Aquarius, Libra twice out here. Well, technically Libra's out here 3 times because of Venus. I'm here on Venus! There's also something about the way you love yourself and your ability to love. Your beauty. Venus is, if I'm not mistaken, Roman, Greek, Aphrodite. Greek goddess of love, beauty. So we got Libra out here twice, Aquarius once. So there could be a Libra involved, an Aquarius involved in this. But you declining whatever you declined, rejected, said no to, whatever, it allowed you to be in the star energy, opportunities, renewal, faith, hope, healing, rejuvenation, unexpected help. All your dreams are coming true. That's you. That's your energy right now. You, and especially this Empress, you're this Empress and the star energy. I'm also getting, they didn't expect this. This is not an outcome that they were expecting. That's why they're so hung up on it. That's why they feel like they need to punish somebody, and that somebody would be you in their mind, right? Because you're the one. It's so silly, man. Oh my god. It's like self-imposed delusions. God. Unbelievable. There's something about children here, and I mean, like, I don't know, these people, they put responsibilities on children that children shouldn't be having, or like they must have felt like when they were a child they had to bear the responsibilities that children shouldn't be bearing at that age. Like, you should be a kid, not having to like worry about bills and putting food on the table, etc., etc., blah 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 blah. But I feel like there's something about that. It's like there's something from their childhood that makes them feel like it's like there's this, I'm hearing, we're owed our dues. They feel like they're owed their dues, but that's crazy because you don't. They feel like they deserve this, like they should, you know, because of the life that they've lived, either individually or together as a married couple, that they deserve the life that you're having, the life that you're living, the life that is laid out for you. That's not, I'm sorry to say this, but favor isn't fair. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That song has been in my head like the past week and a half. I gotta see that. Hold on. What's the lyrics of that? So the song is called The Way It Is by Bruce Hornsby. Standing in line, marking time, waiting for the welfare dime, 'cause they can't buy a job. The man in the silk suit hurries by. As he catches a poor old lady's eyes, just for fun, he says, get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. But don't you believe them? Said, hey, little boy, you can't go where others go, 'cause you don't look like they do. Said, hey, old man, how can you stand to think that way? Did you really think about it before you made the rules? He said, son, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. But don't you believe them? Yeah. Well, they passed a law in 64 to give those who ain't got a little more. But it only goes so far because the law don't change another's mind. When all it sees at the hiring time is the line on the color bar. No, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. One second, please. So, the meaning of the song is usually said with reference to negative events or outcomes that are or seem to be unfair as an expression of helplessness. It means that there is nothing we can do to change or prevent the way things have unfolded or will unfold. I feel like these people wanted to do something traumatic and make it seem, well, that's just how things are. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's just the way it is, right? But it didn't work out for them that way. So now they're experiencing that on their end. That's just the way it is on their end. Like, you know, you don't like your life, you can't take someone else's life. You can't ruin someone else's life. You can't do whatever it is that you were trying to do just to make your life better. You know, you just kind of have to deal with whatever it is that you got. And I feel like the reason why that song is so important is because it's kind of like, you can't control this. Just because you don't feel like, or you feel like you, I don't know, like it's, you think it's justified to do this because your upbringing or your childhood, whatever. I'm telling you, some people just naturally have it better in life. And then there are some people that they don't, but they do what they can to make their lives better. These people, they don't, but they also like thought that they could do something to you to make their lives better. And that's where they messed up. Because God's like, no, I don't think so. If you want to do something to make your lives better, do it. Don't involve the collective. Don't involve my chosen ones. And that's where they messed up. They tried to use you to make their lives better. 1 second. All right, I'm on my... All right. I'm going to have to, like, wrap this up. Because I'm getting bored of this reading now. And... that's it. I'm getting bored of this reading now. Oh my gosh. What is that? The Hierophant on the fence? Yeah, they wanted to like... So, let's say... if you were on the fence with your faith, right? They must have known that or picked up on that or something like that. But they were trying to time it very well. Like, by you, in the time that you were on the fence with your faith, they were going to do whatever they were going to do to make sure that you definitely don't go towards the light, right? It was supposed to kind of like, they were going to use that like, well, they're already confused or they're already lost or they're already on the fence, so let's just do this to ensure that they definitely never go towards the light or they never become a divine empress or divine emperor, right? Or divine feminine, divine masculine. That was the whole point of this. It was to like put you on the, like, to definitely make you, confuse you, and to make you believe that there's no God, there's no higher power, there's no, like, it was really to like take a shot at your faith. And they must have known, again, I'm going to say this again, they must have known because they were timing it like right before, oh my god, this is, so it's like they had something planned for you. Right before this invitation, this whatever came through, God came through first and was like, you should grab an umbrella today, right? So you grabbed the umbrella, and then that's when kind of like everything started falling into place, and you were just like, oh my gosh, God does exist. Oh my god, oh my gosh, it's God, it's God, it's God, it's God, it's God, right? And it's just like, it's like God came through first, right at the very moment that was like critical to your the turning of your spiritual beliefs. All right, you got the Hierophant on the fence. The energy of the unexpected conflict movement. Yeah, these people were going to, they must have known, right? So it could have been the things that you were doing, involved in, saying, whatever. They must have known, right? It could even been like, oh, do you believe in God? And your response would have been like, oh, I don't know, right? That right there is enough, right? So that's why it's very important that you choose a side. You know, like, what you're about, your beliefs, your standing. You believe, like, you have, you know where you stand in your faith. It's very, very important that you know where you stand in your faith. Because if not, the wrong, yes, my love.
Look.
You cannot touch that, sweetie.
I gotta come with the
No, you cannot touch that. No, my love.
It's mommy.
That's right, baby. Oh my god, you're so cute.
Up here.
Yes, believe it, okay? So, these people were going to use that against you. And people like this, like, they will do what they can to make sure, like, especially, and here's the thing. It's always the one with great spiritual potential that always tend to be in, like, in the middle, like, oh, I don't know, right? That are confused or unsure or where they stand with their faith. Because those are the ones that have great potential when it comes to God's calling. The ones that will do great things, great, amazing things. Those are the ones that get attacked the most. Those are the ones that get put in the middle of, like, these weird plots and schemes and ploys and plans and wicked whatever this is. Like, those are the ones. So if you got people that are be like, oh, do you believe in God? It's because they want to know where you stand in your faith. Because if you're not, it's easy for them to, like, take away your divinity without you even knowing that you had divinity, that you had gifts, that you had divine power, that you had God in you, right? It's like these people, they knew before you knew, and so God must have really wanted you to be, like, in your purpose, because God came through in the nick of time. Alright? God was like, take your umbrella. Alright, this is the end of the reading. I hope it helps. Bye.